What's up? Welcome to a brand new video. I know it's been a while since I've posted on this channel, and these type of videos are usually the easiest to make, but recently I've fallen off and I've fallen out of the grind mindset, and I've kind of stopped doing everything related to this channel in general. I used to post every single day. I used to post, constant, and I was consistent, and I was, really trying. But for the last few months, I guess I've just fallen off that mindset. I've fallen off the drive. But I also just wanted to record something today because I have recently gone back to wanting to make more videos, and I wanted to start off with the easiest one that I could do, which is uploading something on this channel, because with this channel I can just record and post and maybe edit here and there, but realistically I'm just recording and posting. I don't have to do that much cuts in this channel, and that's kind of what brought me here. But I didn't know what to record, so I was scrolling through my video ideas that I had, and I've written down like topics, conversation lists, whatever it is, just video ideas that I could do, conversations that I could start, whatever it is, right? And I was scrolling through here and I kind of found one that I could talk about, because I've also done this a lot, and it's something I've been trying to just learn how to not to do, and to just be better at it, okay? And that is just having this victim mentality. And what do I mean by that is, for example, I try to, like, let me use me as an example. I'm trying to grow as a YouTuber. I'm trying to grow as a content creator, and I post videos like every day, consistently, and it's not working. I start blaming the algorithm, I start blaming the times that I post, I start blaming like the editing software, YouTube, Instagram for not pushing me as much, TikTok for not making me reach to the right algorithm or to the right people, and I just start blaming everything else except for myself. Maybe my video was ass, maybe I didn't get the hook right, maybe the thumbnail was off, something that I can control, instead of blaming everything else, because most likely it is my fault. I've always just posted for the sake of posting, thinking it's gonna be, a banger, thinking people are gonna love this video, to just have it flop. And I've blamed outside things, I've blamed other people, I've blamed, YouTube, TikTok, whatever it is. I've just blamed other things around me besides myself. What I should have asked myself, what my mindset should have been is, would I watch this video? Like, yeah, I'm making the video, I'm editing it and stuff, but would I watch the video, Would I, if I saw this video on my recommended, if I saw this video on my For You page, or whatever it is, would I watch that content? And pretty much most of the times I wouldn't even watch my own videos. And this is something that I need to fix. And that's why I'm telling you to not be a victim, to not have this victim mentality thing, because you're not going to learn anything from it. Instead of blaming everything else, instead of blaming the person next to you, or blaming whoever else it is, whatever it is, when in reality you should just be focused on yourself, focusing on what you can do better. Okay, let's say you're trying to, another example, okay? Let's say you're trying to gain weight. You're trying to build muscle, you're trying to, add mass to your body in muscle, but you start doing the things that everyone else says, go on a caloric, what was the word? You basically just intake more calories and stuff. Yeah, surplus. You go on a caloric surplus or whatever, and you start hitting the gym every single day, and then you start sleeping right, whatever. That should work, but then you just don't see any results. Why? Okay, I listen to this person. They're frauds. They're phonies. They don't know what they're talking about because I've been doing this, and this, and nothing's worked for me. Maybe have you actually tried going to failure? Is your workout plans actually, sustainable for your body? Do you know what your body can take? Do you know what your body can't take? How much weight are you actually lifting? Do you keep getting better at the gym, or do you just plateau? Are you actually sleeping enough, or are you actually eating enough? Are you just lying to the app, or are you just lying in general, making it seem like you're actually reaching the goals that you are, but in reality you aren't? You know what I'm saying? You're just lying basically to yourself, but you're blaming these other things that aren't even their fault. Are you doing these things actually to reach the goal that you have set yourself, or are you just doing maybe the bare minimum, maybe 5% of what you're supposed to do? That's why you're not reaching the results. You know what I mean? Are you actually doing a lot of these things, and the reason you're not reaching them is because of you? Maybe you should look somewhere else besides other people, besides other things, and start looking at what you're doing. Are you doing are you taking the necessary steps to becoming the person that you want to be? So once I've started to kind of adopt that mindset, once I stopped blaming other things and other people and start looking at what I can control and what I can do to actually accomplish whatever I want to do, I've found myself learn faster, learn from my mistakes way faster, and I've started to think of different things to do. Let's say with the videos, okay, I'm not reaching the views that I want to be reaching or hitting. What can I do? It's not YouTube's fault. It's not the algorithm's fault. What can I do? What can I control? What can I fix to fix that issue that is going on right now? Okay, so the first question I asked is, would I watch the videos that I am posting? The answer was no. They're too long, too boring, too slow, and they're just not hitting the same way that I watch other videos. When I watch other people's videos, they tick all the boxes. When I watch my own videos, there's some videos that I like watching, but in general, that isn't the YouTube channel that I would personally watch. So I started thinking of different ways to make it better. Okay, I need to change the pacing of the video. I need to change the video ideas. I need to change the editing. I need to change how I am in front of cameras. And I just need to change everything overall, start everything by scratch again. And I've kind of figured out what type of videos I want to make now. I've kind of figured out what type of things I want to post and how do I manage it. That's also the question I'm trying to ask myself. And then I'm trying to figure out how do I manage making these types of videos with the schedule that I have, with the lifestyle that I have. So when I started asking myself these questions, I figured out what I wanted to do. I started to answer a lot of these questions and thinking of different ideas on what I can do with my channel, what I can, post, how can I fix things. And I think I've found a very good format for my videos and a very good system for it. So once I stopped blaming YouTube, the algorithm, me not posting enough on TikTok and TikTok not pushing it to other people, once I stopped blaming these other things, I started to solve a lot of these problems by myself. And now the only thing that I need to do is just obviously post videos on YouTube and on the social medias that I have, TikTok, Instagram, whatever. So that's all I need to do. And the message here is for you to not have this victim mentality, right? That's what I've been saying for the past 11 minutes. Start searching, or just start looking at yourself, what you can control, what you need to fix. Because most of the times, it's what you need to do. What's what you need to fix in order to see success in any of these goals that you have. So yeah, that's been it. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys learned something. And yeah, I hope I posted this video today.